Hello everyone, this is Carmendia, and today we are going to be continuing our playthrough of Legends of Arkain. It's the second human book, Chapter 8, Burning Corruption Away. Let's go. Far away from the Elven Kingdom and the growing armies of King Gardon, Lord Harmos travels to the fortress of his order, the Order of the Flame, in the Kingdom of Rengar. The Kasserkin freed him while their commander had attempted to rescue General Greymore, only to witness the death of the Kasserkin's beloved general. Harmos has decided to tell his order of the betrayal by the hands of the Golden Guard. Being the guardian of the flame and therefore a high-ranking member of the order, he hopes to convince its grandmaster to unleash the power of the Order of the Flame against invaders. This rat fog is far from normal, not to mention the sudden warmth during the winter, and look! There's someone ahead. The Royal Army of Carol. Great, that's exactly what we needed. Let me guess, the Golden Guard is here as well to take us in again, just like when Blan and I had arrived in Dorton's throne room? There is no need to worry, old man. Vendors and his pathetic henchmen are too busy sitting behind their fortifications, like the cowards they are, to hunt you. We are here on the orders of Prince Toris of Carol. In fact, we have been waiting for your arrival, Lord Harmos. The prince's spies have followed you ever since your escape. I figured that you might be able to help us. I have little time for the problems of your prince or your king, lady. No, lady, just call me Whale. I belong to the personal guard of Prince Toris. I assure you the problem of my prince are also your problems, since they affect your order. Is that so? Alright, then I will hear you out. After you had been imprisoned, all members of your order had been ordered to retreat to their fortress here. They sealed the gates and punished the kingdoms and the empire for your imprisonment with silence. The only ones who are still active either belong to the Golden Guard or have gone rogue. When the King of Rengar, an old friend of your Grandmaster, had attempted to re-establish contact with your order, his men stood in front of the gates just like my men do now. Obviously, something sinister has happened here. Prince Toris has sent us to investigate the matter, since the armies of Rengar are currently supporting our positions in Carol. We assume that the demons might be responsible for this mess. If it really was the demons, then they must have brought a gigantic army. The fortress is, or at least was, strongly defended. In addition, if all members of my order had been inside, they would have used all of their power against the invaders. Then it is even more curious that we have yet to find any signs of a battle. We have met only a few demons in this area. Yet again, we have been unable so far to enter the fortress, as you might see. So I assume we share a common goal. We both want to find out what has occurred here. I want to gather my order to fight against vendors and, once the bastard has been dealt with, against the demons. First Bloodclaw, now you. The Golden Guard is really talented in turning loyal servants of their oh-so-holy Emperor against them. King Dorton will be pleased to hear of this. However, first we have to find a way inside. I have asked for siege weapons to shoot our way into the fortress, but the King of Rengar hasn't been too cooperative after he learned that it was I who was in charge of these soldiers. Now that I see the family seal you bear, I cannot blame him. You're a descendant of the tyrannical family that used to rule the oppressive nation of Zuanor, that collapsed many centuries ago, spawning the kingdoms in its place, are you not? I am the last descendant of my family, old man, a family that the Society of the Kingdom spits on. I have gained my position for my abilities, not my heritage. I don't give a damn about what others think about me, my heritage, or my brutal methods that they associate with my heritage. I am here to fight the demons and all other enemies of mankind, and I am doing it because it is the right thing to do, not to gain anyone's appreciation. I don't care about such things. Now, do you know another way to get inside or not? It will take a while until Prince Toris can send siege weapons from Carol, since the King of Rengar appears to be unwilling to change his mind about helping us. There is another entrance, yes, however, access to it is blocked. I will take care of that. Not bad, we should get moving then. Not just yet, Whale. Alright, so, Lost Keepers. Find surviving members of the Order of the Flame, and Harmos and Whale must survive. This mission is a bit of an interesting one. For a multitude of reasons. Here's Harmos. We haven't seen him since the first human book, so it's good that he's here now. But also, we have Whale here. Whale is a really strong hero, mostly because she has Holy Light and Command Aura. So the Royal Army will unfortunately stay here, they won't help us, but this mission is full of optional items that we can get. Harmos has Fire Shield instead of Banish now, which is good. Alright, let's get the Potion of Healing on Whale. And then we have these Vindicators that are just basically better footmen. Let's go, and then there will be some stuff here, and I need to destroy that, but they can summon Infernals, so I'm just going to do this. Fire Golem, lead the charge. Let's go. Alright, this is what I was afraid of. Run, run, run. Run away. That's it. And now that we have isolated them, let's do this. Fire Golem is dead, unfortunately. And these are magic immune, so there's no use in fire shielding anyone, because it's not an actual shield. Let's use the Potion of Healing, and then heal this Vindicator. Alright. And then let's go. These things are strong on their own. I'd rather not lose my stuff to this. Keep healing. Keep healing. Alright. And obviously, everything goes on Whale, because while we have Harmos in... we are going to control Harmos in the rest of this campaign. Whale is going to be a much more prominent character. So, let's get this Rune of Greater Healing, and then every tome will go on Whale. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. We have an Infernal now, which is incredibly good. So, Whale here, she is a very strong character.
I am the blade of the goddess.
What is it now?
Not on par with Gardon, but she is still very strong.
Well,
As I said, the Royal Army won't be helping us, so I might as well destroy their tents. That's what you get for not helping me. And also, there's a Potion of Mana here that Harmos can use. And now we can proceed to the next portion of the map, where we will find demons. All kinds of demons. Here we go. I'm going to fire shield you, and then let's go. There are the demons. Strike them down. I will burn them alive for daring to attack this place. Let's seal the Vindicator. And then don't go just yet.
Moonlight shines upon the guilty.
Rune of Lesser Healing.
My watchers are ready.
Whale will get the tome, obviously.
Guilty and the innocent alike.
Let's go.
I can hardly wait.
And then this is going to be a bit tricky here. I'm going to level up Fire Shield. And fire shield this knight, and then summon this here. And just be careful not to lose anything. A demon gate, destroy it at once. You will get your command aura. Heal up. Heal up. Alright. This is a real demon gate, so it produces stuff, so let's just destroy it. Come on. Let's get this rune of healing. And then just very slowly destroy this demon gate. I think this will drop another tome. Yes, it will. There's no need to heal anyone right now. Alright. It's destroyed. Yes, it dropped the Tome of Knowledge. It will go on Whale.
It shall be done.
And then Robe of the Magi will also go on Whale right now. Well, it would give you +6 attack.
Certainly.
Alright, Harmos, you can have the Robe of the Magi for now. Alright. Crates. Fire shield. Humans, destroy them. Start with the mage. You will have to get through me first, monster. Okay, let's try not to lose stuff here. Come on, heal the knight. You can't do much about these infernals, they are immune to magic, so I can't really get fancy with the micro here. Keeping the infernal alive is more important than anything else. I feel like Vindicator, but then also the knights if I can. No, I can't. Cornat is dead. Harmos, Whale, get the potion of healing because you can't heal yourself. Then heal Harmos. Get the rune of greater healing. And there is the Selby mask that will go on Whale, however. And let's go. Intruders, get them, boys. The one with the most kills shall get some special treatment afterwards. It is beyond me how that fool Genitus could have been seduced by those things. Ah, just kill it. Sounds good to me. Okay, so here's a fountain that we can retreat to anytime we want. So there will be a lot of demons here. I'm going to explore this whole area. It has a lot of side rooms with really good items that will help me a lot in the upcoming missions. And also, here's Progdaris, and I'm going to kill him. It's going to be tricky, but not impossible. Let's go. There is an infernal up here. Not ideal. I guess let's summon a fire golem. Alright, Vindicator.
Certainly. For a moment.
And as we're clearing these rooms, I'm going to search for a specific item. There is a room in the east that has Salomar's hammer, which is basically a crown of kings and the pendant of health combined, and it's really strong. Here's an infernal, unfortunately,
Hardly wait.
so we have to deal with him.
Whatever.
Come on, let's get surrounded. Yep. Good work, Infernal. You allowed yourself to get surrounded.
For glory!
That's what I like to see. And we can retreat to this health fountain anytime.
Watchers, strike! An honor. It shall be done.
Whale is nice because she has Holy Light. But that's her only useful active ability. You have caused enough trouble. I will destroy the two of you myself. You may try and fail, demon scum. Alright, well... this is a problem.
Whatever.
Okay, we've lured this demon here.
Whatever.
I'm not sure if that was a good idea, but I've isolated him from the rest of the demons. Demon count. I don't think this has charm. Demon lords have charm, but the demon count doesn't have charm, it seems like.
I can hardly wait.
It would be a bit unfair in a no-build mission to have just demon lord who can charm two of your units away. How long until you expire? We still have some time. Alright, we have a Tome of Strength here.
Will find
Obviously goes on Whale.
an honor.
Well, I can hardly wait. You require my assistance?
Let's go. We're heading this way. We are going to get some free Infernals as well, which is good. Because I'll need it in the fight against Brogdaris, the real boss of this map. Yeah, we are going to fight some traitors. Some demon slave scum at the end of this, but that's really not all that scary. Brogdaris is much more tough than some puny fire mages.
Certainly.
Heal this. And I'm slowly but surely breaking through all of this. So this would be the entrance of the Order normally, but it's sealed now. And this is where the story will continue. I'm not going to go here because that actually forces me to end the mission. And I don't want that.
Hardly wait.
Let's go. These Erdar Rat Guards wouldn't be menacing at all, but they have critical strikes, so I have to not take them lightly. I have to take them seriously. Let's destroy this Iron Gate, and then... oh yeah, I forgot about this.
For glory!
Let's push through these Iron Gates.
Whatever.
And then heal this up. I can't fire shield these guys. And then here comes another room.
As you wish.
Even though the Infernals and Fire Golems are immune to magic, Holy Light still works on them. And then this is going to spawn some more guys, yep. Let's run back and let's not lose anything here.
For a room.
Heal up. He will get a fire shield.
Well,
Save the knight.
what is it?
the fire shield got dispelled.
It shall be done.
That's okay though. And here is the free stuff. I'm going to pick this up with Whale.
For a loon.
Is that the hammer of Salamar? I don't understand. How did it get here? It was lost with his death. It seems that either your order or the demons have brought it to this place, or a third faction that we haven't met yet. For what reason remains unknown, however, and it is not important for the time being. So we have the Hammer of the Healer now. It's a Crown of Kings and the Pendant of Health combined. Salamar the Healer used to be one of the greatest paladins of his order. His hammer has been blessed with holy magic, empowering the wearer. After his mysterious death, it was lost.
What is it now? Get on. I can hardly wait.
Let's go.
What? What? What?
We've got these free fire golems here. They will serve me well
Get on.
in the fight against Progdaris.
Require my assistance.
An honor.
Hammer of the Healer is an insanely strong item.
Shall be done.
It is droppable, which is good because I can give it to anyone.
What is it now?
In the true story, the Hammer of the Healer is not a droppable item, so if you pick it up on Whale, then it stays on her. Or, in my case, if you pick it up accidentally with Harmos, then he gets it and you have no choice. I mean, in the true story, there are a lot of good items you can stack, so I guess it's not that bad. I'm going to destroy these infernal machines. And then I'm not going to engage Progdaris just yet. I'm going to clear every room here before that. This is just a storage room. Let's move on.
Shall be done.
Require my
I don't think so.
What? I can hardly
My beast shall feast upon your flesh. Feast on your flesh, mortals.
As you wish.
well. What?
Let's summon the fire golem.
It shall be done.
And now we have 3.
For a loon.
There is a rune of healing, but I'm not going to pick it up. Maybe I'll need it in the fight. And this is tricky. Remember in the original Warcraft 3 in the Dungeons of Dalaran? There was this gimmick where you had to stand on runes. Now this is here as well. A belt of giant strength is really cool.
Justice. An honor.
Whale shall get it. And then
Serve the goddess.
What is it now?
you're not going to pick up the rune of healing just yet.
Certainly. An honor.
This is where Progdaris is. I'm not going to open this yet.
An honor.
Here's the Order of the Flame.
Hardly wait. Require my assistance?
Alright, let's fight with Progdaris. It's going to be
Ready.
an experience.
We will find justice.
Require my assistance?
Wait, why can't I... Hey. What?
Get on.
Why is this invulnerable? I killed Progdaris.
You require my assistance?
Come on. Well, that's a letdown. Well, I guess we're not going to be fighting Progdaris. Cause... this room is locked.
You require my assistance?
But I did fight Progdaris in the first human book and killed him.
Fine.
So I don't understand it.
Perfect.
Maybe the imported choices got
Fine.
a little mixed up.
What is it now?
Well, it doesn't matter. I was really looking forward to fighting Progdaris, but it seems like we won't be able to do it. Main quest completed, Lost Keepers. My men and I are just as happy as you are that we managed to defend this room, but we won't be able to hold them off much longer. We are running out of supplies while those damn things require none. Do I have to remind you that it is your fault that we are in this situation in the first place? I am well aware of our problems, Commander. Just make sure that the soldiers hold this position as long as possible. All I need is time to find and can cast a spell that will remove our enemies. As you command, sir. Terran! Harmos? Have the fools of the Golden Guard finally decided to let you go? Not exactly, I have been freed. I was afraid all of you would be dead. What has happened here? How did the demons get into the fortress? The accursed demons have somehow managed to open a portal within the fortress itself. Before we even knew what was going on, they had wiped out all of our leaders, including the Grand Master, with the help of summoned fire creatures. The Grand Master is dead? Curse the demons, they will pay for that. We cleared the way out of the fortress, you can evacuate now. I would love to, but the summoned creatures I mentioned are still here. The demons have lost control over them and now they are killing everything in sight. They have to be destroyed, we cannot allow them to. Do not listen to him, Harmos, my old friend. He's trying to trick you. What was that voice? It sounded familiar. It is one of the monsters. Destroy it. No one move. It didn't attack us yet and the voice seems strangely familiar. I want to hear what it has to say. But... Silence, dog. Harmos, my old friend, it is I, Grenin the Fire Summoner. I am the one who is in charge of the Flame Keepers, the monsters that traitor has told you about. We had nothing to do with the death of the Grand Master. It was Terran. He is a servant of the demons. He opened a portal for them and led them into the fortress only shortly after he had ambushed and killed the Grand Master of the Order. Grenin the Fire Summoner died at the front line while fighting with General Cleefhand against the Orcs. They killed him. How can you have his voice and claim to be him when he's dead? Are you an undead? This thing is a monstrosity created by the demons trying to turn us against each other. Harmos, this is insanity. Do not listen to it. If you don't stop interrupting, I swear I will rip your tongue out. No, my friend, we are no undead. We are summoned spirits. While Terran and his henchmen helped the demons hunt the other members of the Order, some of them made a desperate attempt to summon creatures to fight the demons. However, something went wrong. The spell succeeded summoning me and other fallen members of the Order in this new form, but it killed the mages, turning them as well into summoned spirits like myself. We were confused after our summoning. We had been dead and suddenly were alive again, with our free will and our memories intact, but without our bodies. In addition, many mages had died by summoning us. We couldn't stop the demons in time. However, we have punished them for their wrongdoings, along with many of the traitors. We have hunted them, killed them, destroyed their portals within the fortress. Only Terran and the rest of his filth remain. You claim to be my old friend Grenin. Terran claims that you are a servant of the demons, but both is possible. What will happen next? Since the Grandmaster and most high-ranking members of our Order have been killed, you are now the highest-ranking leader of the Order, Harmos. That means that you are now the new Grandmaster of the Order of the Flame. Thanks to you, most of the remaining demons in the fortress have been destroyed. Only a few remain along with these traitors. My comrades and I will end this battle by killing all of them. After we are done, we will gladly join the battle against the demons again. Harmos, do not let this thing deceive you. Grenin is dead. The Greenskins killed him. Even if this was his spirit, he is now a slave of the demons. Help us kill him and the others. Once we have ensured that this threat has been dealt with, we will gladly join you, our Grandmaster, and follow you wherever you lead us. If it was up to me to decide, I would side with those fire spirits. They appear to be very powerful, and I don't trust this Terran. However, it is your decision, Lord Harmos. So, here's the thing. The fire mages are demon slaves, and the flame keepers tell the truth. This guy summoned demons, killed the Grandmaster, and caused this entire problem. If I have to choose between flame keepers and fire mages, I would choose fire mages for one simple reason. Flame keepers are better units on paper, but they have the summon trait. Do you remember the fate of poor Zed in Long Live the Queen when I summoned them and I summoned him and then the Spellbreakers took control of him? You see, Zed has the summon trait just as every other unit that gets summoned. Now, because these Flame Keepers have the summon trait, even though they are trained, not summoned, they still have the summoned trait. The rune priests, the dwarven rune priests, can take control of them. Which means that in the last stand of the Golden Guard and in missions after that, we will see Flame Keepers on the enemy's side, while Fire Mages obviously can't be controlled in that way. But story-wise, I would choose the Flame Keepers, and I will choose the Flame Keepers because I don't want demon slaves around in the kingdoms. But if it's a direct comparison, I would just use Fire Mages. But since the Fire Mages are the objectively bad choice here, I'm going to join the Flame Keepers. I already had the feeling that something was wrong when I entered this room. I believe you more than I believe Terran Grennan. I will help you. I am glad to hear that, my old friend. I will gather my comrades. Some of them will join with you in my stead to deal with the traitors. Alright. I cannot believe it. You... Damn you! You will not catch me that easily. Guards, kill them! And then everyone is a demon slave here. Let's hotkey everyone and then use their abilities, please. Turn this on. They are incredibly weak, but still useful, I guess. Vindicator, 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 Vindicator. Vindicator is dead. Let's make sure the Flame Keeper doesn't die. Well, the Flame Keeper has died. Heal the Flame Keeper and then heal the Knight. Stop casting Immolation. Okay, I've destroyed these. Great, great, great. These Flame Maids are interesting. Run. Let's get you into the fight as well. Heal the Flame Keeper. I at least want one to survive. Oh no, 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 no. Inferno! That's unfortunate. Alright. I can't destroy this, so I can't get that book. Let's kill the rest of this, and then I'll go back and check Progdaris once again, although I think I missed my chance with Progdaris. For some reason, the game just doesn't think I killed him, because if you don't kill him in Betrayal, then he will not show up here. But I did kill him, so This is all very confusing. Again, what I think might happen is, I think
Sent alike.
there's some problem with the bank data. Which is unfortunate. It would have dropped some good items. Progderis, I mean. I'll check one last time just to see. But know that target is invulnerable. I'll go up and check it out. But I don't think we'll be fighting Progderis today, guys. I'm sorry.
What is it now? Whatever.
Whatever, you said it, Harmos. So yeah. Grannon, the fire summoner, is alive, reincarnated as a flamekeeper. At least I got the hammer of the healer, so that's something.
Get on with it.
We will.
And Whale is pretty strong.
What is it now?
My watchers are
If I won't get any more items in this mission, I will give the Robe of the Magi to Whale. She needs items more than Harmos does.
Require my assistance?
You know what? I'll just give it to her.
shines upon the guilty.
Well,
And then you get this.
whatever.
Alright.
You require my assistance?
And then let's go.
Whatever. Fine.
I'm going to summon a fire spirit here. Knight of the Flame. Fire starter. These are all cool units. I would have loved to see
What is it? Whatever.
a mission dedicated to a full Fire Order of the Flame tech tree, so we unfortunately never got that, but there is our proof. They are working for the demons now. Such stupidity. First Genitus, now this. Filthy traitors. I am almost tempted to let them live, so that Bloodclaw can deal with them properly in his own way. Almost. Yes, and also, since this is summoned... no, not you. This is summoned. This spell also works on them, so...
To battle. You require my
These Flamekeepers aren't that great. Alright, let's use this, and then heal the Knight, and I'll heal the Inferno as well. Let's stun you.
well.
And then here comes more Order of the Flame units. Heal whoever you can. Flame shield someone. Stun you.
Get on. Well. What is it now?
Alright. And here's the last boss of this map. You are a fool to trust those soulless creatures, Harmos. They will betray you. Like you betrayed me, like you betrayed the entire Order by summoning demons and killing the Grand Master. Prepare to die, traitor. Your demon masters will not come to save you. You said it, Harmos. This should be enough to deal with Terran Relanir.
You require my assistance?
Should be enough.
What is it now? Well.
How are we doing? Fine.
You require my assistance?
Vale is a little low on HP, but that's okay.
Get on.
And that is it. Betrayal complete. Other than Progdaris, we did everything. Well, it seems like our mission was successful. Your order is no longer in the hands of demons, and you are now the new Grandmaster. Grandmaster of an order that consists of nothing but spirits. Tyron has destroyed too much with his betrayal. It will take years until the order can rise to power again. Regardless, it is good to see Grennan again, even in this new form. My work here is done. I will return to the capital. What are you going to do now, Grandmaster? Vandurs has to pay for what he did. However, my own forces are not strong enough to face the entire Golden Guard on their own. Indeed, I might be able to help you with that though. A messenger has just arrived. King Dorton invites you to his court. He wants to discuss a possible alliance with your order to fight against the demons, and Vandurs too. It seems like he also invited King Gardon. If that is the case, I gladly accept. I am not too fond of meeting with Bloodclaw again, but he's a good leader. I wouldn't call him trustworthy, but I trust him to fight the demons effectively. Very well, Whale. Let us leave this place. So that is it. Unfortunately, as I said, I wasn't able to kill Progdaris. But other than that, everything went well. These Flamekeepers are useless in more ways than one. But we shall just continue. There's an interlude after this, and we shall read it right now. Interlude Revelation. Leaving the Elven Kingdom with its new queen at his side as a new ally, King Gardon arrives in his capital of the combined kingdoms of Toran and Pyru, adding the troops recruited in his absence to his army. To fill the ranks of fallen nobles and officers, Gardon elevates several of his most skilled soldiers into nobility, among them being Claire Greendale, the lieutenant who was in charge of the forces that saved Gardon while he was taken prisoner. Shortly after his arrival, he received a message from King Dorton to meet in the capital of Carol in order to discuss a possible alliance. King Gardon postponed his attack on Vandurs and traveled onwards to Carol with loyal forces and elven allies. Ah, King Gardon, I am glad that you decided to accept my invitation. I am also glad that I wasn't wrong about you. You turned out to be the competent leader the other Imperials failed to be. Skip the pleasantries, Dorton. Your messenger told me you wanted to discuss an alliance. I noticed there are no Golden Guard left in the city. Have they left or have you killed them? Most of them have left, the rest have been slaughtered by my soldiers. Vandurs and his Golden Guard have done nothing but cause harm to the kingdoms. I have led the kingdoms into open revolt against Vandurs. The royal families of Rengar and Saria stand by my side. What about you, Gardon? I know that you want to crush Vandurs for betraying you. We have seen past his lies, we know what he did. Will Toran and Pyru follow? I will fight Vandurs and push his armies off this continent, but make no mistake, Dorton. We can be allies, yet I won't be your servant. You have not changed one bit, I see. Ah, Harmos, it is good to see that the Golden Guard couldn't keep you imprisoned. I didn't intend to have you serve me in the first place. Regardless, your forces combined with the royal army and the elves may be powerful, but not enough to turn the tide of the war. Vandurs is currently our main problem and will be surrounded by enemies. The demons, on the other hand... What about your order, Harmos? I hear you are its Grandmaster now. Can you supply us with additional forces? The order is... It is complicated. Let's just say that there are troops to join us. Just like you, I want to see Vandurs pay for what he has done. Blen was a good man. I will avenge his death by torture. Not to mention all the other crimes committed by that golden bastard. You and Blen fought by my side in lore. I have not forgotten that. He could have been a great ally in this conflict. Vandurs shall suffer for this cowardly betrayal. However, defeating him isn't enough. As you already said, Dorton, the demons are too powerful to be defeated by our current forces. I assume you have a plan? Indeed, I have a plan to not only fight Vendors on our own terms, but to also defeat the demons. The Golden Guard has set up a powerful cannon in a fortified position at the front line. They intend to use it to cover their retreat, and probably to destroy us at the same time. It will be operable soon. We will attack their defenses. Vendors will no doubt be there. Vendors will no doubt be there as soon as he hears of us marching towards his cannon. We will destroy him and his armies once and for all, and then take the cannon for ourselves. I see, you intend to use the cannon to stop the demonic invasion. According to Vendors' master engineer Lord Marin, it should be able to shoot all the way to the void. Indeed, the cannon alone will not be enough to stop the demons for long, but if it is used to destroy the demonic invasion force, you may lead your armies and bring the fight to the demons. You can reconquer the kingdom of Lore, and maybe Samur. An ambitious plan, but not without risks. However, the gain should be worth it. The kingdom of Isarmur could be the first line of defense again, just like it used to be long ago. I accept your plan. My son Toris shall lead the royal army to fight by your side, King Gardon. Very good. Gather all of your forces, Prince. We will start our march to the cannon tomorrow morning. When Prince Toris told me that King Gardon had asked for a meeting, I didn't expect it to be true. At the same time, however, I didn't expect to meet his right hand here. Why have you and your king asked for me? The king will be joining us shortly. Before you meet him, however, I had to make sure you would come. Yes, I can feel it. The blood of the Kalear and the Kalia runs in your veins. You speak Zaiz, the language of Zunor? I thought I was the only one who still remembers it. It was never forgotten by some. What is going on here, henchman? Perhaps it would be best if I explained. Thanog, do you have the proof you need? Yes, King Gardon, I will proceed as planned. First, I will have to report of Greymore's death. She will be pleased to hear that the murderer of her mate has been slain. King Gardon, we finally meet. Maybe it is time you told me why you asked me to come here. I apologize for the confusion, Lady Whale, but I am no lady, just Whale. Are you sure about that? Your heritage is that of nobles. Your ancestors were defenders of mankind. And what has it brought us? Zyrnor no longer exists. The kingdoms despise my family. The people would love to see me dead only for the blood I bear. The only reason I am here now is that I happened to save the life of Prince Toris, and he made me one of his guards in return. Indeed, Zyrnor is no more, but its legends have not been forgotten. I have an offer for you. I know that you dislike your service to Prince Toris and King Dorton. You consider them weak. You think you could do better than them at fighting the enemies of humanity. I can give you what you desire. You're saying this as if you know me, yet we have never met before. Have your spies been watching me? We are two of a kind, Whale. We both want to defeat our enemies no matter the cost. We both know that sacrifices will have to be made to save our race, and we both don't care for what people think about us or our methods. Are you trying to tempt me into betraying the very people you just allied with, King Gardon? I expected more of the man who claims to sacrifice everything for victory against the demons. Don't be ridiculous. I am no fool. We are already fighting each other more than we should. I have no intention to make that even worse. No, I offer you a chance to escape your life of contempt and isolation. I intend to bring the nation of Zyrnor back into existence. The kingdom of Piru and Toran already belong to me. The kingdoms of Lore and Isalmur shall follow soon. You may be a great general and leader, but your power must have driven you mad if you intend to revive a hated nation like that. You want to lead the humans against the demons, yet you wish to use a hated name that will divide humanity when it needs unity the most. Such a thing would lead to humanity's defeat. No, not defeat, victory! I have made a pact with beings who were allied with the Zais people. I met with them mere days before the attack on the Darren outpost in Lore. By bringing back the ancient nation, we will gain them as allies against the demons. What are you talking about? I will show you. Follow me. So you have told me the truth. How delightful. This is unexpected. Great Mother Kasraj, this is Whale, the descendant of the Zais rulers. Whale, this is Great Mother Kasraj, mother and queen of all black dragons. Long have we waited to meet one of your blood again, Whale. Black dragons? Does this mean that the legends are true? Yes, the people of Xuanor used to worship the black dragons like gods, and in exchange, the black dragons aided in the nation's wars until its downfall. I was there when it happened. A son of the Kalia and the Kaliar had killed one of my kind, and his family denied us the right to punish him for it. In our short-sighted arrogance, we left them as punishment, ignorant to what this would cause. This allowed those who were feeling oppressed to rebel against their unpopular leaders. Without our support, and with most of its nobles rebelling, the nation fell. My kind was hunted and forced to choose between destroying your race or going into hiding. We chose the latter, for it was our own arrogance that had caused this. For centuries we were waiting for the right person to bring us back. Before I had set sail to the kingdoms, I read a book about the black dragons. It was one of my advisors, Biram, who suggested reaching out to find them without telling the Emperor. We had intended to use their power against the demons. When he approached us the first time, I could feel that Gardon would be the one to bring Xuanor back. We made a pact. We created armor for him, and armor designed after the ones worn by the Karach, and had one of us join him on his missions. Both were signs of goodwill. In addition, if he were to bring the realm of Xuanor back to life, we would join him in his war, like we had joined the Zais of old. I see where this is heading. You need me, the heir of the hated nation, to properly bring it back into existence. Exactly. I shall be the Kaliar of Xuanor, and you, the Kalia. We will rule the nation together. Is that your way of proposing to me? A political marriage between the two of you will seal the pact between black dragons and humans. You will not only reign over the reborn nation, you will also gain the support of the black dragons. I offer you a chance to save humanity and rule with me as my equal. What do you say, Whale? So we have brought you to this place as your damn spell forced us to, but no further. We are sick of being surrounded by you and your demon magic. If only Blen were still alive. I would rather talk with him than you. Your services are no longer required, so you may go wherever you want. You have served me well. If I were you, however, I would not follow me. The spell I put on you is going to prevent you from doing so for the next few days. I would strike you down if I could, traitor. You would try, I know. Now be gone, run off into hiding. Here we are, my dear, just as I promised. Are you ready? Yes, my father will finally die for what he did. I accept, Gardon. Alright, that was it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I like the story of the dragons. I feel like the black dragons are either much more talkative or much more intelligent than their other counterparts. So I'm talking about the red dragons, sand dragons, and the swamp dragons. They might be as intelligent as the black dragons, but we haven't gotten the screen time needed to flesh them out, I feel like. The red dragons didn't get the lore that the black dragons did. But overall, I like the black dragons. I'm not going to like them in this chapter, because next time we're heading into Lords of the Golden Guard and we will meet the Black Dragons, and it's going to be an experience, I assure you. The Black Dragons are going to be really friendly towards us in this mission. It won't be threatening at all, as we will play as the Golden Guard. Yeah. Alright guys, then next time we will be checking out the Golden Guard, but not right now. That was it for today. And see you guys next time. Before I actually say goodbye, I just wanted to say Gardon and Whale, I like them together, but I like Gardon and Loreen much more together, and I feel like Gardon and Loreen are actually on better terms than Gardon and Whale. Of course, Gardon and Whale have a political marriage, but I feel like Gardon and Loreen have better chemistry, so I am a Loreen shipper, if you will. But I still like this story. It's incredibly interesting and fun. Next time we will get familiar with this map here. Familiarize ourselves with this map. We will be here for a while in this map, so we will have to get used to it. Anyway, that's all for next time. Then see you guys later in the next video, where we will be controlling Vendurs himself. Bye!